Hello everyone and welcome to an unboxing of Book of the Month. So one of these books I selected as my book, and then the other ones are add-ons, the other two. And I think I am now to the point where I can do 4 or 5, I don't know. I can do more add-ons I think now. I'll let the kitties have that box. Okay, so the Book of the Month selection that I went with is A Killing Cold by Kate Alice Marshall. This is it just says it's a novel, and it doesn't tell me. It looks like a thriller. I can't remember. The thing I like about the website is it'll tell you if something's going to be emotional, psychological, has LGBT, if it's going to be gruesome, things like that. It's got little icons for that. But this is A Killing Cold. Alright, it says, a whirlwind romance. When Theodora Scott met Connor, wealthy, charming, and a member of the powerful Dalton family, she fell in love in an instant. 6 months later, he's brought to her Idlewood. His family's isolated winter retreat to win over his skeptical relatives. Stay away from Connor Dalton. Theo has tried to ignore the threatening messages on her phone, but she can't ignore the footprints in the snow outside the cabin window, or the strange sense of familiarity she has about this place. Then, in a disused cabin, Theo finds something impossible, a photo of herself as a child, a photo taken at Idlewood. I've been here before. Theo has almost no recollection of her earliest years, but now she begins to piece together the fragments of her memories and realizes she is in terrible danger. Someone here has a shocking secret that they will do anything to keep hidden, and discovering what happened at Idlewood may cost Theo everything. Okay, one of the other books that I got that was an add-on, I went with And Sons by David Gilbert. This one is quite, I guess, a bit older because it doesn't even have the embossed like month and year that it was. So obviously before they started doing that. So this one says, the funeral of Charles Henry Topping on Manhattan's Upper East Side would have been a minor affair but for the presence of A.N. Dyer, the notoriously reclusive author whose novel Ampersand stands as an American classic. But as Dyer delivers the eulogy for his oldest friend, he suffers a breakdown over the life he's led and the people he's hurt. So begins a wild, transformative week as A.N. Dyer gathers his two estranged sons, Richard, a struggling screenwriter and father, and Jamie, who is settling down after years of making documentaries about human suffering, in order to spend time with Andy, their half-brother, whose mysterious birth tore the family apart nearly 2 decades ago. Only when the real purpose of this reunion comes to light do these sons realize just how much is at stake for their father, for themselves, and for 3 generations of an American family. Okay. And then the other book that I added that I think is not going to be embossed. Oh, this one is, well, it just says it's a historical fiction, so it does have that. The other one didn't, obviously, because I showed you. And this one is The Moor's Account by Layla Lalami. I'm not quite sure how to say that. And this one says, let's see. In 1527, the conquistador Panfilo de Narvaez sailed from the port of Sanlúcar de Barrameda with a crew of 600 men and nearly 100 horses. His goal was to claim what is now the Gulf Coast of the United States for the Spanish crown and, in the process, become as wealthy and famous as Hernan Cortez. But from the moment the Narvaez expedition landed in Florida, it faced peril, navigational errors, disease, starvation, as well as resistance from indigenous tribes. Within a year, there were only 4 survivors: the expedition's treasurer, Cabeza de Vaca, a Spanish nobleman named Alonso del Castillo, a young explorer named Andres Dorantes, and Dorantes' Moroccan slave Mustafa al-Zamori, whom the other 3 Spaniards called Estebianco. I don't know. These 4 survivors would go on to make a journey across America that would transform them from proud conquistadors to humble servants, from fearful outcasts to faith healers. Sounds good. And that is it. These are the 3 books. Cost me some bucks. These are the 3 books that I got for Book of the Month. So these 2 are add-ons, and this one was the Book of the Month selection. So let me know if you do Book of the Month. Which book did you pick for your option? And did you do add-ons? And if so, which ones did you do? Definitely let me know. I'd be interested to hear. Have you read any of these 3 books? Have you read from any of these authors? Definitely let me know. Talk to me in the comment section below. And until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I will talk to you later.